I would like to ask you, on a personal level now,
Yeah.
how are you as a creative? How are you doing?
It's a very, very big question. I've been hurt by many people. Yes, I've experienced hurt there. And this hurt is not even totally disappointment. I've learned so much in this short period of time. I've learned that you don't have any reason not to be fine because you have to be fine to be fine. It's just like you have to be okay to be okay. Better words to say will say you have to be fine to be you. Like this is what I've been through in this short period of time.
Yeah.
But we cannot rub off on it. So personally, I would say that I'm a work in progress. Some days I'm fine. Some days I feel like I've lost my spark. Other days I feel like, let's do this, let's do this. And it's the irony of life that things are not exactly smooth.
Yeah.
You will learn
In every industry.
yeah,
in every
you will learn
profession.
that. I feel like that's how I want to answer the question. Not exactly fine, but I will be fine in the name of Jesus. And when I'm not fine, I will be fine.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the podcast. Thank you guys for always engaging our content. The last content was massive. Apostle Abraham really shared knowledge, gems with us, and we really learned. And then we are back. On today's episode, we are going to be delving into the matters of creativity. I feel like creatives, generally, we have a lot of things to say, but we are not given the platform to say them. For the most part, there are very few podcasts hosting creatives. If you think about it,
I think creatives don't yap. That's the word. Maybe they don't.
we don't really have time. We are always
They don't yap.
We are always on the system doing something.
Yeah. There's no avenue, no platform for yapping.
So you can come and yap here now if you want to come. Right. So that's on today's episode. We are just going to be delving into the matters of creativity in that regard. And I'm here with the one and only creative genius, Waka Waka photographer. She's an amazing personality. She's a woman, but she's doing men stuff, man. Because many men in 50 Cent. She's always around many men. I've known her for like 3 years now.
Yeah, that's right.
Somewhat like
Yeah.
3 years. And the truth is, I knew when she started. Now I don't know when you are going to tell us your story, right?
Yeah.
But I know when you maybe joined LSC The Bridge.
Yeah.
And then started mingling with
Yeah.
them boys, and I've seen like the trajectory of your growth,
Yeah.
and it is very inspiring even to me. I don't really talk to a lot of people. I don't talk too much. I talk too much.
You don't interact directly.
But I interact with people directly. Like now, there's absolutely no one at LSC The Bridge Media God group that I do not know on a personal level. We can talk. I can, just like I called you, and I can call anyone from the clan and still get the person to come, right? But even though I don't talk too much, I learn from
afar,
from everybody. I can't count how many times I've asked you for Lightroom presets, and you gave me. As far as it helps me grow, I'm for it, right? So, but I've seen that trajectory, how you grew, and it is just very inspiring to me. And that was why I thought about, I need to talk to this amazing personality. Let her come and inspire us and give us ginger. But before we go into it, I would like to ask you, on a personal level now, how are you as a creative? I feel like we don't get asked this question enough. How are you? How are you doing? Mental health wise, like personally, how are you doing?
I think that first of all, I'm happy to be here.
Thank
and
you.
I'm proud of you because as at the time when I saw that CD has started making content, I was like, wow, it's something I've always wanted to do for the longest, but sometimes you don't have the balls. You don't have you cannot just wake up one day and do some things. You only have ideas, a bunch of ideas. So when I see people bring their ideas to life without looking back, I'm like, you know what? You're the superhero. So back to your question here. It's a very, very big question. Yeah. Level of content is a big question. I cannot. I mean, right from when I started, you delve into the creative, whatever graphic design stuff, I've been hurt by many people. Yes, I've experienced hurt there, and this hurt is not even totally disappointment. Some from the church, some from random people.
I think church hurt is just everyone.
But what I will say is, church will hurt you and church will fix you.
Yeah, and also help you.
So it depends on how you. It's just like when you say a little child, you have a child, right? And the child says, "Oh, mommy, give me sweets." And for the first day, you refuse. And the child says, "Oh, he jumps into a mud and you know what children do now, start rubbing himself on the floor, you know. If that child does not stand up, you know, for a time, after rubbing himself, you stand up. If that child stays on that mud and keep rubbing himself, like, nothing for you. Do you understand? You know, there's a way you would act angry and your mom will not even want to give you again.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's why, that's how a lot of people, you know, act towards church hurt. So you are hot, and then you sit on the mud, you sleep on the mud, you lay on, you marinate yourself in it, and then you don't want to find fixing.
Yeah.
If your car gets spoiled by somebody, someone else can fix it.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, talking about my welfare, how I'm feeling, it's a very, very big conversation. But I mean, I know today person they do me bad thing, so I'm somehow used to it. But what I do, if someone hurt me badly, I go to God in prayers. I mean, I tell people that I work closely with, I say, you dare not offend me, because I might not, and I don't fight battles. I don't start fighting battles that I cannot win. Yeah, because physically you can't fight these battles, but spiritually, I don't want to care who you are. But in as much as you are born of God, you know, you are created. You don't even actually need to be born again for God to fight your battles, because first of all, those that He loves, He protects. Do you understand? So when people get like offend me and stuff, you know, I go to God in prayers and I say, God, help me deal with this person. Yes, and you know, it's funny.
If you had Ejiro and God, they punish you.
It's funny because I if I do the same to you, I think say make you even go pray that kind of prayer, because it dey pain me, it go pain you pass if na God do you wetin you like. If God say come, let's you do your brother no good, I will flog you, tell soak of the cane, go apologize. And I mean, that prayer is not just to say, oh God, let's to jam this person. No, you know, God can chastise you with speak to your heart. If you say you offend me now and I pray some kind of prayers, God can speak to you and chastise you to say, this thing you've done to this person, this person is crying. You need to go and do something, you know, and that's the conversation. I mean, you will find a lot of people who hurt you also in the corporate space where you work, your place of work. And you know, I've learned so much in this short period of time. Yeah. I've learned that you don't have any reason not to be fine, because you have to be fine to be fine. It's just like you have to be okay to be okay. Like, better was to say you have to be fine to be you. Like, so you cannot afford not to be okay. So things like this, yeah, we can only say, oh, this is what I've been through in this short period of time.
Yeah.
But we cannot rub off on it. So personally, I would say that I'm a work in progress. Some days I'm fine. Some days I feel like I've lost my spark. Other days I feel like, oh, you know, let's do this, let's do this. And it's the irony of life that, you know, things are not exactly smooth.
Yeah,
you will learn
in every industry.
Yeah,
in every
you will
profession.
learn that you know, sometimes some people would put it to you as though you are wicked and you don't know what you're doing. Meanwhile, they are putting all your effort to, you know, some things can be very much more spiritual. To say, oh, maybe someone frames you at your place of work and say you did this and you did not do it, you know. And as a creative, having to hear things like that, or maybe someone talk over your work in a kind of rude manner. Meanwhile, you spend so much time trying to make it work. If you capitalize on it, you cheat yourself, because the least they can do is say. They can only say, and you either take it in, throw it out, like you eat food and pull it out, or you take it in and let it live and become you. So, like, I'm talking about how I am. That's the pattern of what, like, how things happen sometimes. Oh, good things happen, but bad things happen too. So how do we deal with bad things? We make sure that we use the good things to chase away the bad things. Do you understand? So I feel like that's how I want to answer the question. Not exactly fine, but I will be fine in the name of Jesus. And when I'm not fine, I will be fine.
That makes sense. Thank you so much. Okay, I think that just sets the tone for the conversation. So let's just get into it. You do like several stuff.
Yeah.
You do design.
Yeah.
You do photography. I even feel like you're doing more photography now than design.
Yeah.
I don't know. You do video editing.
I do that for myself.
For yourself, right? So, how and why did you start? And what was your journey into the creative space like?
So, You know, sometimes some people have conversations around their journey, and for me, I just laugh because I was not even informed that this was what I was going to do. See, that's the funny thing. I was not informed. There was no way. Do you get? Because my journey through life and whatnot. First of all, I loved agriculture. I still love agriculture. I love business. At an early age, let's say 17, 18, I had a cleaning agency I was managing. I was the CEO. I've had clients. So me, I like money. I like to multiply. Anywhere where you kill do.
But money no dey this industry.
Calm down now. Me, I dey find go take ground where money go come. No be say if you reach somewhere where they say the floor no day, this thing you go till am small, so that you go get this thing. You get. But like I was not informed because my journey through life is very interesting. When I was in secondary school, what I like is weird to people. What I like to yap. I like conversations. I like to yap. I like to pray, which was very weird, but as a young person. But I started praying some prayer at like 7, 11 years old, like when I was very much younger. Like, I couldn't understand it, at a point. But I liked the idea of praying. And not exactly praying, conversations with God.
That makes sense.
So I started my early life with, I was a church child. I was a church, literally church. Yeah.
You grew up in Lagos?
Yeah. Literally a church person. Go to church. My dad, where do you want to go to again? You go to church, you go to school, you go to church, you come home, you go to school, like that kind of vibe. Yeah. So, when I was like JSS1, I loved sports. I used to play football.
You look athletic though.
Yeah, I was the captain of my football club. I was very, very small. So, as at the time, my small stature, I used to play ball and score goal, but before I don't score goal, they don't fall me down like 15 times. So I was very into sports, play volleyball, table tennis, lawn tennis, javelin, shot put, all those, I was very active. And, sometimes people say some things that I don't let it get to me. They say things like, oh, why are you always behaving like a guy? The thing is that this is me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I will try not to make me someone else.
Yeah.
And like my dad will always say, blessed memory, always say these things. I don't know why he just kept on saying it while he was alive. He'll say, Ejiro, be yourself. It's like until now when I started understanding that, this was what the man said. Because I've met with people that will tell me, I think that you are unique. Yeah, I think that you're unique. So my journey, I started loving sports, when I was in like SS1-ish, I started loving agriculture. Because I was just wondering that I'm not a standstill kind of person. I want to explore. Yeah. And I was wondering, how come I'm putting this seed and in the next 1 week it's sprouting? Like, God, how?
Make it make sense.
Do you understand? So I was into it. And then when I finished from school, my mom was like, go and learn tailoring. African mothers now, they are good. Like they're wonderful people.
Like one day I'll come and share my own story.
They are wonderful people. They want you to get it early in life. And my parents, if there's one thing that they got it right, it was setting us up, all of us. But I could tell you for free that as at the time my mom was pressuring me to say, go and learn tailoring, go and learn this, I had no interest in fashion. But now I want to learn tailoring. But yeah, that's about that. But I said, no, mommy, I don't want to. As at that time, there was a land that I could farm on. There was a free land, like a plot land or so in the house. So I said, this is what I want to do. I told her that I want to be farming. And I also have like a cleaning business I want to do. And somehow, she just agreed. And now my guys, Tunde Alegbe, I can never forget that guy. That guy is very industrious. He knows what he wants to do. And as young as, I was quite young. So like years back, maybe 5 years ago, 6, 7 years, I can't really get it. But we started this cleaning business. My friend, Oreoluwa, she was one of my second clients also, second clients. We went to clean her house one time. And then I got this very big client that called from New Jersey, right? And the dynamics was like, as at the time when I was free, I optimized my business on Google My Business. So at the time when you search for cleaning services in Badagry, I was in Badagry then, you see mine will come up first. So the woman called me and said, I thought it was calm. I'm like, who be this one? New Jersey care. I don't understand. I kept on following up and I found out that it dawned on me that it was real. Yeah. And as at that time, we were going to clean like a duplex, a house. It was a lot of money. I'm not going to lie to you. As a young person, I see that kind of deal.
Yeah.
Do you get? It was like big.
That's like a very,
yeah,
a very good place to start.
Did you get? And I started, we did the job, I got help from my siblings, Tunde's sibling also, we did the job together, we shared money, we had a nice time. I took out of the money, I bought like some equipment, but those spraying boxes, those
yeah.
But it's still in the house now. And as I thought my body was 7K. But around that time, my cousin came visiting one time, and I was with his phone, and there was an app on his phone. The app was Canva. Or was it on his phone? I think I downloaded the app. Can't remember. Because aside from sports, I used to love video games a lot.
Yeah.
Obsessed with it. There was even a time I stole my friend's PSP. Not be saying I'm meeting but we connive. Like, all those kind of friendship now when they will give you something. Instead of you to return it, you hold on to it. And that my friend now traveled out. So we now kept it. Myself and one of my friends, we kept it. So I was that obsessed with gaming. Thanks to my brothers actually, because they had to put me through it. So I loved gaming and stuff. So apparently, when I discovered like some other parts of myself and stuff, I took down my cousin's phone, and I downloaded the app, and I opened the app. So it looked like a game. It's like, wow, what's this? And so different templates, designs. I said making designs for my friends. Somebody they do birthday, consign me. I go say, where's the picture? I go see there. Write their name, everything, send it to them. That time design wasn't really a thing like that. I was enjoying it. I'm not even going to lie to you. And then I started creating graphics for my auntie who owns a business. They say family will patronize you first. That's not a lie. So she used to pay me 4,000 as at that time for flyer designs. I would do I would do this. I would do logo designs.
They use free work.
Yeah.
Kill me.
I would do logo designs 2K. I would do stuff. I started using Canva. People were like, when the only thing you have is what you have, you make use of it to the fullest.
Yeah.
And I remember at that time when I was designing, guys, sometimes I'll be designing on Canva. Canva, I go just do anyhow. I go just lost my design. I go say, hey, wait a minute. I go start from scratch again. Yeah. You get me? So like it was a lot, and then God just have his own way of putting you in different places at different time. Yeah. God say, it is time for you to move to some kind of places, meet some kind of people. And then I met my circle of friends. See Trapper, see JM, Concord, see like those guys, like everyone. And sometimes some people find it weird that my companies are guys, but to me it's me, that's who I am. Yeah. And it's not like I don't associate with girls. I have friends. I have female friends as well. But some of them, they don't do what I do. If we see we're only talking, we're just having girl talk. But if I'm working, I'm with those guys, and we're working. Like if it is time to work, I'm working. Gender is not.
You have more with them. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, if it's time to work, I'm not looking gender. I'm not saying these people are guys. I'm not supposed to be here with them. No. If I'm working, I'm working. And the thing is, you need to know when to put your craft and your person. I'm not saying that you should abandon you should be this because you should look like a carpenter because you're a carpenter. No. There is a seriousness for the craft. Say you don't want to be too, I'm a girl. I'm not supposed to be holding the camera like this. I'm supposed to be... I'm sorry, you are cheating yourself because you are losing your self-expression. You are saying that because of you are something you don't want to. You have what you can give out, but you are restricting yourself to because you're a lady. And there's no written rule.
Scope of
there's no written rule that as a lady you cannot do some things. First of all, you're a lady. I like soft life. First of all, like to be taken care of. But if I'm working, I know that I'm working. So back to my journey here. I met these guys, wonderful people. They settled me in, taught me a lot of things. I started learning. Got one of my first laptop from my pastor as a gift. I started learning how to use.
Pastor Leaky.
Yeah.
Shout out to PLA.
So and as at that time, I was using my phone to design. I was using my phone to design different things. And I'd be like, my phone go dey hot. I had one Samsung that time. If I want to operate them, I go take clothes, support them because it get something go hot fish. It go burn your hand. I think I still have that issue with one of my pounds too because I was using till now still they do me if I press my laptop too much, They do me one kind. That was how burnt my palm were like as at that time. I had phone issues. Like my life was just trying to come on.
Amongst
Yeah, I had serious phone
everybody.
issues. So I like even when I now bought a new phone, they robbed me gunpoint. Yes, and they collected my phone, and I had to go back to ground zero. Ground zero. And it was like, it was sad for me. It was sad, but I did not give up. You know, I started doing pixel art, doing Canva. And in one day, someone showed me Photoshop.
I even started with CorelDRAW.
Me,
I suffered before I discovered Photoshop. Before I learned Photoshop, Photoshop layers used to scare me.
That was
I was like, why can't I just design and not have to look at this thing? Like, why are they plenty like this?
Yeah.
You understand? So I started with CorelDRAW.
So mine too. Yeah, I was scared of Photoshop, but I told myself that, you know what, if you're going to move forward, you need to ignore what is scaring you and face what you want to get.
She get that?
Do you understand? So I just told myself, you know what, I'm going to turn deaf ears for this thing. You know where I'm going to meet you later. And I was even Shegun showed me during one PSL Sports Festival. We were there. I was on my laptop. And I was like, Shegun, come please. How they use this Photoshop thing? He just showed me this, that. I'm telling you, I'm not want to sit down to watch tutorials. I'm not a tutorial YouTube person. I believe in show me how it is done, and I'm that fast then, and I'll get it. And that was it.
Wow.
That was it. That was how I started using Photoshop.
Started from the bottom.
Then I, started doing my own thing, and yeah, it is what it is. From Windows, from Windows to mansion. Oh my goodness.
Oh God. That's an interesting story. I think we really need to get more people to come and tell their story.
Yeah.
Because with your story now, I'm seeing that my own story too is my story, and it is peculiar and it is interesting too.
Yeah.
Because I worked with Official Laptop for about 4 years.
Wow.
And nobody knew. Like, people knew, but it wasn't like, because I was treating the laptop as if like it was my own. Do you understand? And people say, see your laptop. And I say, some people, I will tell them it's not my laptop, but it's Official Laptop. And I couldn't afford the laptop for that long. But my first official laptop that was mine was a gift from my uncle. And it was last year, a MacBook. Do you understand?
Wow.
And that was the start. And after that, the MacBook I'm using now is the third MacBook from that one.
MacBook era.
MacBook. It was a journey, man.
Yeah.
And I went through it a lot. There was a time that I was really afraid to lose my job, because I know if I lost my job at the time, I would not have any equipment to work. So I was enduring a lot of things until I got my job. I was like, bash it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. To add to what you're saying, I think that every creative, most of us that work now, most of us are not using our personal. I mean, if you work for a corporate, a business that is
established,
okay, most of us don't use our personal work tools. Only few persons use their work tools. Yeah, but I mean, if you're a creative out there and you're working for some kind of establishment, you have the money now. Is it that you buy some kind of stocks or do something, keep the money somewhere to multiply? Because you see, there are times where you'll be living off toxicity.
I'm telling you, and you will not have a choice, like you don't have a choice. If you lose the job, you are losing not just the job. You are most likely going to lose your skill, your craft, your brand.
You should because it's a risky way to live as a creative. If you have the money now, don't feel too relaxed on another man's property, right? Because you cannot build your creative life around another person. So I know you're going to say that, it's not really necessary. Now, anything can literally happen.
Even if so, let me tell you something. I didn't plan to come and talk. I just wanted you to talk, right? But so I left a company and it was during COVID. Yeah, during COVID, and then they started having issues. It was an healthcare professional recruiting firm, right? And I was using their laptop first. That was the ever first laptop I used. After I used to design with Pixel Lab and Canva too, and I got another job. That's another like a church organization, and I now had 2 laptops. But I couldn't work with that other company anymore. Like, it wasn't just like the balance. At the time, I wasn't really good, so I didn't know how to multitask and work for 2 companies at the same time. And then they just collected their laptop from the first place, and then now I have one. Imagine that while they were packing up, I didn't have another job,
that
I would
would
be
be-
left with nothing.
Yeah.
And then I won't be able to work to even get money to save to buy a laptop.
Exactly.
So that could have been the end of my career as a designer. Do you understand?
Even if it's 1,000 naira as a creative
Just
now,
save.
put your money somewhere.
I tell you, right now, I don't get money. I don't get money. But right now, I don't think if anything happens to my laptop, I can get another one like almost immediately, because I know that I can even buy it to my last card.
You're too creative to be
stranded.
Yeah, you're too
because
creative
of
to be
other
stranded.
people.
Yeah.
You understand?
Don't live
Don't-
your
don't-
life
yeah,
based
you
on
are
that. Get like be okay financially. Have something, save up something, buy stocks, treasury bills. Just put your money somewhere. If you want to even start to sell fufu,
Ejiro dey talk, no be me,
just do something. If that's to even say you dey sell ogi, do just put your money somewhere that you
are
know
sure
that
when
when
you need
you
it,
want
you
to
can get
leave.
it.
Because I don't understand why somebody go come up for somewhere.
And that's
They go, you not get laptop. You go be like say they take the world away from you.
Mhm.
You go come they start from ground zero. Make sense. And you get creative. You dey creative. How will you be lack of equipment? You not go get laptop, but you be done they work before.
I don't even overthink. See, we are talking about MacBook and stuff. If na 200k laptop, if you buy pata, your laptop go dey hot.
Just buy
and the thing
am.
go dey shake. Just buy am. Just know that you have something that is
you
your
have
own.
your own property.
That is your own.
Because these companies they can be funny
They can be
sometimes.
funny, oh.
They
They
can
can-
appear. They can appear like a thief in the night. So you make sure that you are fully
Equipped.
ready for the war,
To be
for the
honest.
battle. So yeah.
All right. So as a female creative, do people discriminate you? And do you get sidelined? And they say, so for me now, personally, I love when women are treated in a soft manner. You understand? Like I know that you're a very creative person, right? But if we want to say, carry these chairs, I expect you to just step aside and we carry it,
Yeah.
right? That's not discrimination. That's
Yeah.
just acknowledging that let the girl be a soft girl. You understand? I can't carry chair. You two carry chair. I understand gender equality, but that one is suffering for me. You understand, right? So, in that regard, apart from this scenario that I just painted, that looks like just someone making you like be in your soft girl era. You understand? No stress. Don't carry load with us. Don't do the heavy lifting. Do you understand? But apart from that, do you get discriminated at?
I would say that as a lady in the creative space, your level of confidence has to be up. They suppose a full throw away. Because if you don't have confidence, you'd it is well.
So that means it might now things that are not
I don't really get it.
discriminatory in the
I
sense.
get
just
the
because of
gender.
your-
I get the gender thing. Some guys can be threatened when they see you as a lady thriving in what they find it difficult to do. Right. First of all, I don't think we should be fighting each other. Like, bro, like we're G's. Like you're my manchi. Like we shouldn't be like you shouldn't be looking at me in some kind of way. And thank God I don't even have people like that in my circle. My guys
That's
are
very good. Oh.
my guys are sweet.
I promise you that's very good.
So in fact, they push me to the front.
That's how it should be normally. But
So me, I don't really get that a lot. I get it, but I don't really get that. And first off, I'm not somebody that don't know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I can do. And for me, there's no such thing as being overly confident. Like, first of all, if I know that I am worth 10,000, I'll stand on my ground. Say this is what I'm worth. Do you understand? I cannot diminish myself to nothing because someone is in the room that does not want to work with women. Prove your point.
do your work.
Do it.
Do your work.
Do your work and do it well.
If you can prove that you can
Do
work
you-
more than
Do
then
your work. So me, if I personally, I'm the kind of person that I am. I don't like competition. I know it's gonna sound somehow, but competition. I don't like competition in the sense that I'm doing something and then I'm looking if maybe
Your
you're
own is
doing your
better.
own. No, I don't thrive like that because I also believe that we're unique. And if there's something that I always hold on to is unique. The word unique.
Uniqueness.
Because that's the only way that the world can be beautiful. Okay, look at the creation. Look at God's creation. Now, He created the heavens, the earth, the firmament, birds, water. You see some seas are blue. Some seas are not as blue as the other. Why did God not say, okay, all the seas I'm creating, I want them to have one color? You get all the beds I'm creating now. You see that there's a bed that has long mouth. There's one bed that don't have long mouth. You know,
there's the bed that can twist its neck.
God knows what it's doing. To say, oh,
Exactly,
you know,
man.
you people have different things now I get for body. Express yourself like that. So, as a woman, if you're in this space, first of all, you need to be focused, man. Like you need to be focused. You don't need to be thinking, oh, I'm working with guys. It's not safe. Oh. I mean, think about your safety, but you need to have a clean mind, and you need to work with clean people that are focused. Because I mean, I get a lot of questions. Some people ask me, how are you comfortable? Sometimes when we have to work together, we sleep in the same room. All of us, like we crash on the same room and stuff. I'm like, and people just random people just ask some questions. Like, are you people going to sleep in the same room? I say, do you mind if I say, what's going on? Like, because this is work. I mean, I get the part where you need to protect yourself. First of all, you need to dress decently. You don't need to call attention. I mean, you don't need to be.
Let's talk about decency now.
No,
because people are not ready for this conversation.
No. First of all, if you're a woman and you're working with guys, you're working with a lot of guys.
You need to protect yourself.
You need to protect yourself.
Exactly. But people do not like to hear this.
No, me.
Self-love. This is who I am.
No.
Okay,
so
now.
I do have different personalities, and a lot of people don't know it yet. I mean, because I'm not married, you know, maybe when I get married, maybe people will see that other side of me, because I don't have to be another version to another man. But I do have different personalities. Yeah. But when I'm working with guys, I don't exactly look like them, but I want to be smart. First of all, I'm not even that type of person that want to reveal my body. I have issues with code. They catch me. They catch me. So other clothes they wear, maybe say, if I say this, they cover their handwear, I can't really do it. But sometimes I like to wear dresses. But truth is, I don't really like the kind of clothes that women wear. I'm not a fan.
We men are not ready for this conversation.
No, I don't promise you. Yeah, I know.
They are not ready.
But that's on them, shall don't be my concern. Because everybody get their life to live. At the end of the day, in a different place, we go one go fire, go one go heaven, go so not me go force you. Do what you like. Not me for my matty go, yes, say your clothes too short. But like what I say in essence is that, you know, protect yourself as a lady. Respect yourself first. You know. You need to set boundaries. And you need to do the work. You don't need to shy. You don't need to deprive yourself of some certain things, you know. And yes, back to your question. People sometimes they feel discriminate me. I mean they walk out for streets now. I wear ordinary pair of jeans and shirts now. Person go come and say, why you look like man like this? I could just laugh. I could just tell myself, say, it's one of the things that I get for being who I am. And it's fine. Because it's okay if you can see it that I'm different. So I'm not really exactly offended. And people tell me that you're not offended. You say try to wear skirt. I'm like, so I'm going to wear skirt because you think that I look like a guy. Fine. Meanwhile, there are some guys that don't think that. I remember one time I was having a conversation with my male friend, and he was saying that these things that these people are saying, I can't see it too. When they are saying that you dress like a guy, I can't see it because personally, the kind of trousers that I wear are not men's trousers. And you know that we all know that we have a guy's trouser and the trousers that are different. I know if you wear man trousers, it no go fit me, first off. So it's some people to now say, but if I let that kind of thing that people say to me make me now change my style, I start wearing dresses. If I get shoots where beside I gas lie down for grand, I will come wear gown. Maybe wear short down top. I'll come they do like this. Do you understand? Say because I want they look like get to the old world. Not be so. The thing will make me get. Not be waiting I wear. You understand? Now waiting there inside of me. So yeah, your question, very important question, and I do understand that a lot of women that go through it. I mean, if you don't go through, I don't even know safe because I protect myself at that much, and I don't exactly care so much. But yes, personality is important, and confidence is
confidence. Yeah. All right, thank you so much. So on your journey as a creative, how long do you think it takes for a creative to master their craft? Based on, and then the factors, based on exposure to knowledge, exposure to collaboration, exposure to like the industry and practical platforms, like getting a job, volunteering for a church. How long do you think, when you do things the right way, how long do you think it takes for a creative to master this craft?
Personally, I mean, I can't put like a whatever to it too, because creativity can be very interesting.
Yeah.
It can be someone can just start up in few months, maybe 1 year. It's already good. It's how much you put into it. First of all, every single day, every hour, how much you choose it. Yes. Today I was talking to myself. I was saying something about choice. You see, if I choose to marry you, I would want to be with you because I choose to marry you.
Yeah.
And that's what choice does. So if you choose a craft, you can't choose something and not want to do it. Like,
be dedicated.
Do you understand? So it depends on you
like,
now.
Like right now, I can't count in the last 5 years that I've been doing like design. If I accumulate all the days that I didn't work in the last 5 years, I don't think it is up to 1 month.
Wow.
In 5 years, there's no day that I don't open my laptop to do something.
See, that's there
is no day.
That's something that you really want. So it's something that if you want like you want, see, if as a child you want your plate, you will find a way to get it now.
Yeah.
So it's about your choice, like how tasty are you for this thing. It's not even maybe professional. You say you want to go and work in cyber cafe, you learn for 1 year, you will not do this and that. I've seen people that don't have that experience. Tito. Yeah. I think Tito was a COVID designer. We used to laugh at
I'm
it.
I'm a COVID designer.
So I don't be COVID designer.
After COVID.
No, that before COVID.
I mean, COVID designer.
So like you see the dynamics.
I lost my job. I started learning forex, and then before I left the job that happened during COVID, and then we had to go home because we couldn't come to the office anymore. I started learning graphics unknowingly. There were laptops at the office, and I just picked up one, and one of the staff there just said, have you seen this logo? That time they will use Illustrator to create initials as people's logo. That was how the thing started. So there is a way they used to do the perspective of the lettering that would make it look interesting. That was what caught my attention. The person now said I should do for them, I did for them. That was how I started design. In that sense, before I now went back to Canva and I started doing stuff. So COVID was the launch for me.
So I mean, see, people can do something in a short while. It's how much you love your craft. Yeah, there's something that love for something can do to you. Like when you love something that much, the level of your taste. And that's why I say to myself, if I'm not hungry for something, I'm not going for it yet. Yeah, because my taste for it will make me put my 100 into it. Like I'm this kind of person that if I'm doing anything, I want to do it like at my best.
Yeah.
So for your question, I don't think there's a time to it. But if you love what you do, there's no excuse. You'll be good. And you consistently build your life on it. Trust me, you'll be good.
You'll be good. Yeah. Thank you. Going forward, like into the future, I don't want us to delve into the issue of AI and stuff. Maybe we'll have another conversation about that. But looking like into the future, how far do you think design, creativity, like video editing, cinematography, how far do you think it is going from here now, from where we are today?
That's a very deep question. I don't know. I don't really think design will stay for long because there is video now. Yeah, there is video. There are other things. I don't know. Even some companies.
So we should be afraid that we really lose our job.
So even some companies, they don't exactly prioritize designs like that. They do more videos.
No, right?
But I mean, design is good. But I don't. For me personally, I'm looking at it from a very, very, design will be valuable, but I think video will take over. Because when I go
learn video editing,
what I design for paper, well, for normal design, and when I post, somebody if you take him out talking for video, arrange and way, I go get them faster. Attention span now is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So I don't know how that will, I don't know how I go do whether I go find one for that. But I think that what's the core, whatever that will not exactly go away is I think brand design, like branding. Those people that do logos.
But even AI is doing that now. In seconds, minutes, AI go create brand guide for you.
That was self-TV.
Like with just prompt.
That one day, you see what they talk about now. But yeah, I'm saying that design, in like the next 20, 50 years, if they be like saying later we'll go the right to. Or maybe they dance, maybe they do video, they said each other. I mean, that's it.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Any final words to your creative friends to inspire them or to teach them something or something that has been on your mind that you want to share with someone creative today?
I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? You have to love yourself, first off, because this world is very interesting. And as a creative, you need to wake up every morning, look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm a god.
I'm a god.
Because you get people that would want to talk down on your work. They will make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. But you by yourself, you know what you feel create. You understand me now? You know what you can do. You know what you're capable of doing. So don't let, what people say around you to restrict you from becoming a better version of yourself. People will talk, and there is, because I'm more evergreen on the other side. I listen to old songs more. So I think there was one song Ebenezer Obey sang, and he was saying that yeah, go see what to do. Don't leave it alone. So if you drink Coca-Cola, they will say you drink sugar too much. You drink Coca-Cola, they'll say you're a drunkard. Like, so if you build your life based off what people would say, yes, it's good to take advice from people that have gone far ahead in life. But myself, like me and you, we know when we say you don't live yourself, you don't live based off what people they think about you. And it's a superpower. If you are able in your life now, as you do like this one, if you feel focus on you and God, amidst all the whole thing when they happen, if you can put your gaze on, say, I want to discover me. Like see, you are enough. Come out, say, okay, we go marry. That one, lovely, good and fine. But like, have you sat down to think about the beauty of yourself? To say, look at my hand, look at my face, sick. How did they even come about me? Look at how I think. Do you understand? So as a creative, first, you should see yourself. You should love yourself, because you have some conversations with some creatives and they don't even talk much about themselves. The way they don't like me. I've just figured out that in my life, the only thing that can make me happy is me. So I create my own joy, create my own happiness. But most importantly, don't overlook the side of reporting every single thing to God. Know God, have God, see God, hear God. I'm not saying you should. Nobody is trying to be spiritual. Yeah, I did tell you something. Even that design way they create is spiritual. The video that you make is spiritual. Some of these music videos that we watch, some of these things are spiritual. Yeah. You understand? Spiritual reference. Music is also spiritual. Yeah. So you cannot be out of the way. You cannot be out of the gist. You don't go with that. You don't know the gist. You don't know what they happen. So back to what I was saying. Love yourself. Hear God, see God, listen to God. Like, make sure that you have your time to say, God, I want to talk to you, God. Like, what do you feel about this? You want to buy a new laptop today? Have that conversation. God, what do you feel about this? You will find peace. So me, I'm just telling you what I do. Do you understand? Like, you don't need to be that deep. Yeah. But you will find peace, because it's scary out there as a creative. Yeah. It's really scary out there. You meet a lot of people. Some just want to use you like a piece of tissue. Yeah. Some want to actually invest in you. So if you don't have a spirit of discernment, you'll be used multiple times, and they will use you clean ash. So, like, that's the point. Like, you'll be used. So if you don't have a relationship, or you don't have a conversation, like you don't have something that you
depth with God.
Yeah, you will be so lost. And this is not about saying that I'm just a creative, I'm just a girl, I'm just a boy. Like, oh my God, like devil used to deal with creative people too creatively. Like, if you don't know, first of all, you go take your laptop. Second of all, you go take your phone. You go take everything with you. You go get it, looks, yeah. So, yes, if you have the opportunity, lastly, yeah, your circle is important. Because in my story now, everything I've said,
revolves around your circle.
God placed me there for a specific reason. Yeah. to be a blessing to their life, for them to also be
It was like
blessings
that
to
for
my
me
life.
too. Shout out to my friend IO. When I started designing, the guy is a genius, man.
Wow.
That guy is bad. IO. Just check on Instagram, IO Visuals. The guy is crazy. And it would just, I was reporting to him, like at the time, I knew that I needed like someone to hold my hands, and I would design, send it to him. I literally will send every single design to him to vet before I send to clients.
Wow.
Because he was like my go-to person. Eventually, I needed to learn to stand alone, because if he wasn't available, many times I have to wait for him to come back
Before
to
you
vet the design, correct it, and then tell me it's good to go before I send it to the client. So at the time, I just knew that I needed to learn to be independent. That was why I stopped that. But even at that, even after that, I was still asking until I could now stand on my own for a bit. And sometimes, even though I might not be sending to him, but I still send to some people. What do you think about this? I'm on a video call with my friend now, and I'm doing a design. I'll show the person. It's not my babe. I'll say, babe, what do you think about it? Like, just see from an audience perspective. You understand?
You're not like your own.
So circle is very, very important.
Is important. And if you're in a circle of friends that, you know, they're always picking on you. I mean, we're funny guys. Like, sometimes we pick on ourselves unknowingly, but like,
but when the one that is serious, the one that is particular, the one that this person devil wear and shit.
Yeah, when I know what I'm saying, because some people are in toxic circles where they will have to be in serious competition. Who don't first buy the MacBook? Who don't first buy the camera?
Thank God, I know the pressure myself.
I'm not in such circle. Like, we do everything. Life na jete. Like, we do everything God's time.
And funny stuff, my first MacBook was even a prophecy by Pastor Richard.
Can imagine. I know. Pastor Richard,
Richard. It was the one that prayed for me that my next laptop is going to be a MacBook.
So there is no,
I was giving the laptop for free.
Like, I don't even think there's a conversation where we talk about like creatives in my circle, and Pastor Richard will not be in
it is not possible.
In fact,
to
be honest, it's just that we don't have like luxury of time for me to like give you details or say,
we can come back. We'll come back.
This is it. But honestly, you cannot throw away
Pastor Richard. We need to come and talk about him.
So look at Jesus and the 12 disciples. Recently, I've been watching Choosing. And so if you don't even want to associate, you should learn from. You see how Jesus pulled everybody to be with him. You see when he was at the riverbank with Simon the fisherman. I think it was Paul or Peter. I know they read Bible, but I know they're like Simon and stuff. He carried them. He said, "Will you follow me?" After they saw the miracle, will you follow me? And even along the road, Mary Magdalene? It's still so like you need to
put you on.
Let them put you on some things. Let them not put you on bad things. So don't let them put you.
They make you smoky, bro.
Say that you go give you creativity. They lie you.
Your head go just knock.
They lie you. Don't let everybody put you on some kind of things. So make sure that
you put you on a job. Put you on practicals.
Yeah. Important. So your life will not spoil. Your life will not spoil in Jesus' name. Say amen. But we're talking about circle. I mean it. Pray to God. They're covenant friends. That's why I say they're covenant friends. Yeah. And I've met with my covenant friends. I know be say not go fight.
We'll go fight.
Go fight. But when you've met with your people, you will know that God, I'm grateful for these people that you have given me. And I'm grateful for opening my eyes to meet them at the right. Even say some people, God will don't give them their circle. Now only them go use their hands scatter the circle. Yeah. With their bad character, with their holding something to add grudge, and so as a creative, you know what to do. Last night, all this podcast thing, what they do, say you know what you're supposed to do. It just they look for who go just ginger you up, and that's why I see this here. That's why we're having this series to ginger you up to say, you know what, this is what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And I just hope to see every one of us at the top. Make it big, fulfill God's purpose, be a blessing to other people. If you intend to bless people like Tunde Onakoya, do that. If you intend to bless people like Salem, you do that. Like, be a blessing to a lot of people, and you're having it sick. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ejiro, the Waka Waka photographer.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching, and kindly subscribe
to our YouTube channel.
At CD the Creator. Subscribe, like, share your own comments, your perspectives, and then also you can suggest creatives that we can bring on if you have them. So thank you for watching again. Thank you, Ejiro, for coming on.
Welcome.
And we will see you on the next one. Peace out.